Let me guess. You've spent hours scrolling through motivational videos, watching people talk about grinding, habits, and mindset. And somehow, by the end of the day, you still didn't get anything done. Yeah, me too. I used to be obsessed with motivation. Morning routines, hype videos, quotes everywhere. I thought that's what would make me productive. Then one day, I stopped. Completely. And here's what actually changed. So picture this. It's 10 p.m., you're supposed to be working on that essay or that project, but instead, you're watching some high-energy motivational video for the third time today, and you feel pumped, right? For exactly 10 minutes. Then your energy crashes, and suddenly you're scrolling TikTok at 2 a.m., feeling guilty, exhausted, and honestly, kind of worthless. That was me. Every night. Motivation was a roller coaster I couldn't control. I felt like I needed it just to start anything. And that's exhausting. But here's the crazy part. The second I stopped chasing motivation, everything changed. Not because I suddenly became a productivity robot, but because I stopped relying on feeling motivated to get things done. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what shifted and how you can do it too. Step 1. Focus on systems, not hype. I used to think motivation was the spark that made everything happen. Wrong. Motivation is unreliable. Some days, it just doesn't show up. And when it doesn't, you're stuck. Systems, though? They work whether you feel like it or not, like setting a 25-minute Pomodoro for studying or batching your homework right after school. Example, I now have a system where I spend 10 minutes planning the next day before bed. Doesn't matter if I'm hyped or tired, I follow the system, and somehow the work gets done anyway. And you know what's wild? The less I chased motivation, the more it started showing up, naturally. But it wasn't the point anymore. I was getting results without the hype. Step 2. Shift your focus from what you do to who you are. Instead of saying, I need to get motivated to study, I started saying, I am someone who studies consistently. It sounds small, but this tiny shift changes everything. Your brain stops waiting for permission because your identity already has it. Example, I tell myself, I'm a student who shows up, instead of, I need to feel motivated. That mindset takes the pressure off and stops procrastination before it starts. Step 3. Cut the noise. Motivation content isn't bad, but consuming it all the time is like eating candy instead of real food. You're full of temporary sugar highs, but starving for actual productivity. So I unsubscribed from channels that made me feel hyped, but did nothing. I turned off notifications. I stopped filling my brain with other people's energy. And yes, at first it was weird. I felt like I had to force myself to start. But after a week, my focus improved. My work actually got done. And I didn't feel that constant guilt anymore. Step 4. Start with tiny wins. Motivation is usually about dreaming big. But your brain doesn't care about dreams. It cares about actions. So I started small. 5-minute study sessions, cleaning my desk for 2 minutes, reading 1 paragraph. It's enough to start momentum. Once you stack these tiny wins, suddenly, you're in motion. And the beautiful part? You don't need motivation to keep moving. I know it sounds counterintuitive. Stop chasing motivation to get motivated. But here's the truth. Motivation is a side effect, not the cause. And once you stop depending on it, freedom happens. So here's the takeaway. Build systems that work whether you're hyped or not. Shift your identity. Become the person who already does the work. Cut the noise. Stop consuming hype. Start creating results. Stack tiny wins. Momentum beats motivation. Try this immediately. Pick one tiny system you can follow today. Just one. And notice how it changes your energy, your focus, and even your confidence. We don't need constant motivation. We need clarity, systems, and a little patience. Let's level up together. No hype required. Smile, slightly lean into camera. All right, go make that first tiny win happen. I'll see you on the other side. Hit subscribe if you want more anti-hustle productivity tips. And comment below, what's the first system you're trying tomorrow? Have a great day, my friend.